Good morning from Naha Harbor. Last time you guys saw me was actually on this very balcony last night, and I'm really excited about today because today we are headed to Zamami Island, which is a beach paradise only an hour ferry ride away. I'm fueling up for a fun and busy day ahead of me, getting a quick bite to eat downstairs at the hotel's breakfast buffet. You guys, Japanese buffets are the best, and I pretty much get the same thing every single time. We're boarding the Queen Zamami, which is the fastest option to get over to the islands. The ferry ride feels really quick because there's so many beautiful views of uninhabited islands. So before we knew it, we arrived to a crystal clear beach paradise and immediately dove in. We have a snorkel excursion booked, but as you can see, the weather has taken a little bit of a turn. The skies look really intimidating, but we're still going. And you know what? Even without the sun, the ocean color and the reefs below are incredible here in Zamami. So luckily, we avoided the worst of the storms today and caught an inter-island ferry over to Akajima, which is only about 20 minutes away. It's honestly crazy how we were able to escape the rain and the thunder just in time. Once arriving on the island, we checked into our accommodations and then went for a stroll around to pleasantly find deer and cats wandering around everywhere.
Mom, stop.
Stop. Look at the kitty. Hello, kitty. He's contemplating life right now.
So many hermit crabs.
They're all moving. Look,
Yeah, they're everywhere.
This doesn't have a shell.
Oh no, he needs a home.
What I most love about this island is how peaceful it is. It's definitely not as touristy as Zamami, and in the early mornings, it kind of feels like you can get the whole town to yourself.
Good morning from Akajima. You can probably see in the reflection behind me how beautiful the landscape in front of me is. I've actually been up since 4 a.m. because I'm still a bit jet lagged, but I went upstairs to this spot's rooftop terrace. They have 3 bathtubs so you can soak and enjoy the stars at night. So that's what I did this morning. And then I went on the beach, watched the most beautiful sunrise, and collected a bunch of seashells. So just such a beautiful way to start the morning. It's actually pretty funny how I came to stay at this place, but I'll tell you guys that story later. So it's about 6:30 in the morning right now. At 7:30 we have breakfast, and we were told that the best time to snorkel out front of where we're staying is in the morning, and there is a chance that we could see some sea turtles. So I really want to go and try and see if I can spot any. So this is my seashell collection so far. Some really beautiful shells right at the beach in front of where we're staying. This cone shell is so massive. Literally fits in the palm of my hand. Got some corals, some sea glass, some mini abalone shells. So my plan is to keep collecting them throughout my stay here, take a flat lay photo, and then return them back to the beach. But it's so much fun to go for a walk and pick up a few pretty ones every single time. Just got back from our first snorkel of the day, and look how pretty it is behind me. It's just starting to get really turquoise in the water. I think it's going to get better and better as the sun gets higher. Unfortunately, I did not spot any sea turtles on this round of swimming, but I saw some really beautiful corals. There was a lot of bright yellow coral that I've actually never seen before. A lot of bright blue coral, some really pretty fish swimming around like triggerfish and like electric blue colored fish. And I even saw a sea snake for my very first time. I've never seen a sea snake swimming before, and it was a little scary when it got close and it started coming towards me. I kind of was like, oh, okay. And now it's time for breakfast, so we have a little bit of a commute. Just right over here. Looks like we have some eggs, some bread, ham, salad. There's really beautiful kiwi, some bananas, and some grapes, and a potato salad, and some tea, and a little yogurt, granola, honey. Delicious! Itadakimasu. Just getting ready to go on a little adventure with the bikes. Gonna do some beach hopping and cruise around and explore the island a little bit. So I'm just putting a little beach bag together. This is my dry bag from Meraki. It's so cute. I actually have a discount code. I'll link it in the description box if you want one. But this one is so perfect for traveling. So I'm going to pack my fins, my mask and snorkel, some sunscreen, my water bottle. Everything is in the color blue. And then I'm gonna give myself a little spray to hopefully ward off the mosquitoes. And then I'm also bringing my slow tide quick dry microfiber towel, which is the best towel to bring on any kind of travel. I'm all ready for our adventure, so let's go explore. Look how beautiful it is today. So pretty! Oh, it's over here. Oh, what's that? So cute. Looks like a pineapple.
I know, but this is like a mango pineapple.
Wow. So we just went for a snorkel. It was such a beautiful spot. Saw a lot of sea turtles and swam around with them. Went a little bit deeper and saw a lot of fish. Anyway, we are now at a little cafe spot right next to the beach. Just ordered some cold noodles, meron kakigori, zenzai kakigori, and a frozen pineapple stick. Really excited to have something cold because I am just melting in this heat and the humidity. But yeah, it's gonna be so refreshing. Yum! Cold noodles. Itadakimasu. Oishii.
パインと、あとメロンのかき氷持ってきます。
Got a frozen pineapple stick. That's really good.
メロンも来たよ。
はい、お待たせしました。どうぞ。これ下げちゃいますね。
はい、お願いします。
欲しい？
うん、いい。
Hello guys, it is 6 p.m. which means it is happy hour here at the Blue Suites. It is such a lovely way to spend an evening and watch the sun go down. My mom and I have just been taking photos by the pool right here and sipping on some sparkling wine, and pretty soon we're gonna have dinner. But around this time is when the deer kind of become pretty active, at least right in front of this hotel. So I think I'm gonna go walk down and see if I can find any. Cheers! Sparkling wine. We're gonna go look for some deer. Let's go! So while we are looking for some deer, I can give you a little tour of the premises. So where we're staying is called Blue Suites Hanamuro. It's very conveniently located right in front of a really beautiful snorkeling beach. Okay, so usually around this time the deer hang out right around here. Yeah, this beach is so beautiful. We snorkeled there this morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh! But yeah, and those are the local Akajima cats. Cats are everywhere on this island. There's one right there. Meow meow. I don't know if you can see with the lighting, but he's hanging out in the shade. Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh yeah.
There's two. But yesterday we saw a mom and her baby, and then the cats were all out. It was a lot happening. Oh, and there's more. Okay, let's go look over there. Yeah, the deer here are infamous. The Akajima shika, which means Aka Island deer in Japanese. There's another one. Look at all the cats. Ooh! Whoa. He went by so fast. There's a cat. 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 And there's a cat. So what I like about the deer here on Akajima, they're not scary and aggressive like they are if you go to a place like Nara in Kyoto. I think it's because these deer, you're not allowed to feed them, so they're not expecting humans to give them food. And so they kind of just chill, walk around, mind their own business. And you can go right up next to them and they do not care. Don't know why they do that. Oh, okay. So they have an alarm that goes off at around 6 p.m. that says, everybody, it's time to go home. It's pretty funny.
The baby's out. Bambi. Oh, multiple Bambis. So many Bambis.
We just finished up with dinner and going for a little beach walk. So peaceful and beautiful right now. The colors are just stunning. Really subtle, but stunning. And there are a bunch of little deer right here. I think it's 3 females and 1 baby. Okay, so before I end this video, I want to share with you guys the story of getting to this island. So when my mom and I were on the ferry from Naha to Zamami, I quickly realized that the place I booked for us was actually on a different island, which was very stressful because August is the most traveled time the whole entire year for Japanese people because of Obon. So everything has to be booked well in advance. Everything is fully booked no matter where you go, and it's very crowded. So we were a little worried because we had 2 nights in Zamami and we had a specific ferry booked for us because the rest of the ferries were fully sold out, and we thought we might be stranded on a different island than our hotel. So as you can imagine, the whole ferry ride over to Zamami, we were kind of brainstorming what we could do to kind of fix my mistake, basically. So we figured out that there's actually many ferries, and by many there's like 3 or 4 ferries between Zamami Island and Aka Island, and it's only about a 20-minute ride away. So already I immediately felt such relief, and it worked out perfectly because we got to Zamami, we got to experience a little bit of that island. We went on a snorkel tour, we took an electric scooter to go to this beautiful beach, and then by the time we were all done with that, I was honestly happy with my experience at the island and ready to move on. So it actually worked out really well that we were staying on a different island. When we got to Akajima, it was such a different vibe. It was so quiet, not as touristy, more beautiful and charming in my opinion. And this hotel was such a great experience with the location, the activities, the food. So good, by the way. And I am so happy with how it all worked out because I actually ended up preferring Akajima to Zamami, which is the island I was originally trying to stay at. Moral of the story is, make sure you book things well ahead of time, and sometimes things work out better than you would think it would. And when you travel so often, it's hard to continuously find hidden gems like this place, but honestly this is one of those places. It was such a special experience. The fact that they have bathtubs on the rooftop terrace for you to watch the stars, to the delicious home-cooked style meals for breakfast and dinner, the open bar happy hour, the insane location right in front of a beautiful snorkel spot, the deer, the cats. The whole experience has been so much fun, and I'm really grateful that that was my experience of the Kerama Islands because obviously I don't know it too well, but between the two, this was, in my opinion, more special. I am planning on spending the next hour or so on the rooftop terrace enjoying the stars and looking at the Milky Way and soaking in the bathtub. And then tomorrow morning we're gonna do one last snorkel to go look for turtles, and then we are back on the ferry to Naha to catch a flight to Ishigaki. So that's a completely different island chain and still part of Okinawa, just a different cluster of islands. That was it for the Keramas Islands. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Good night.